And we are back on the Loveland Report. I am Cleve Loveland, voice of real estate in Central Florida, alongside Bruce Woodburn. His first mortgage, I think he carved out in a stone tablet 30-something years ago. And right now...
3,000 years ago.
3,000 years ago. The news right now in Central Florida, we still got a good housing market. These interest rates will slow things down, but I'm still getting 10, 20 offers on houses, Bruce.
My new clients are up by 10%.
Yeah, and it's just, I think people are realizing, and most, what's funny is, the first-time buyer is the one that needs to get in quick. Stop renting, get in.
First-time buyer is the one that's going to feel the most pain.
And real quick, I got 2 listings for the first-time buyer. I got a condo coming right on the edge of Winter Park in Orlando for $120,000.
Wonder if it'll qualify FHA.
It's an older complex, probably does. So $120,000 for that. And then I've got a starter home in St. Cloud for $285,000. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. How many bedrooms
is that condo?
I believe it's a 2-1.
Okay, that's fine for a starter home.
But I mean,
or retired couple?
120. Usually that's half a house nowadays. That's not even half a house.
Yep.
So, but I've got these things, and the thing is, you've got to be out there looking. You got to have a realtor that will write a good offer for you. You've got to be FastTrack with you. You need and have Bruce call the listing agent for you and say, hey, this deal is done. I can close this in 2 weeks if you need.
Absolutely. And you know what? If you want to get into these houses, you want to look at these properties, you have a property that you're looking at and you're missing out on transactions, stop doing that. The part of the problem is that your lender is not being an advocate for you to the listing agent or to the seller. All you have to do is call me. I'll get you fast-tracked for your financing. Call me at 407-250-9144. 407-250-9144, or go to WeBringYouHome.com. So, Cleve, here's what you love it when I do, and it works because it works for you and it works for others. Now, you're in a multiple offer situation.
Yep.
You look the same on paper as every other person that's making an offer.
Yep.
Cash might look a little prettier, but you're not cash. So what do we have to do to make get the seller's attention? I pick up the phone. I call the listing agent. I review your pre-approval letter. Now, you have to be fully approved with me for me to do this. Fully approved, not pre-qualified, fully approved. Call the listing agent. I will guarantee the listing agent and the seller that I will close the transaction in 30 days or less. Or I will pay the seller up to $500 American dollars per day.
Not rubles.
For every day I miss the closing.
And that's what, Bruce, you know how many calls I get like that?
Well, nobody does it.
Nobody does it.
You know what? I don't even see that. I don't ever see it because a loan officer will write a pre-approval. I got a client of yours right now. They went to the depot, got a pre-approval letter, and then they called me and I went, well, I got to do some adjustments for this for you to qualify. And they went, what do you mean? I got a pre-approval letter in 30 minutes or 30 seconds from the depot. And I'm like, well, did they see this, this, and this? No. Did they look at your loan to value? No. Did you look at your debt ratio? No. They didn't do
this is what's not in those fancy commercials. Everybody needs the same documents just about.
Everybody needs
They need them all. They need them all at once to know exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
And
so
that's your team does a great job.
What you want to do is you want to be thorough. You don't need to be who's asking me for the least amount of documents, who's asking me for the right things to keep me safe. But how many times do you think I've had to pay for missing a closing?
Maybe once.
One time in my entire career did I pay. And I paid it.
But that making that offer look different is the difference between having to get back in the car and go through that race again, beating 10 other people to the table on the next house that pops up, whether it's a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, in the neighborhood you want, in the school district you want, with the floor plan that works for your family. This is what's important about having the right team work for you. Call me, 407-352-8118. We will help you plan your next move. And that's lovelandreport.com.
Yep. And if you have any questions for the loan arranger, you can reach me at 407-250-9144 or WeBringYouHome.com. When we come back, Cleve, I want to talk a little bit about Hanover Builders being sold to Land C Homes. Land C Homes, Hanover Family Builders, been sold. My favorite builder ever. And I'm going to be looking for some of our listeners' assistance on that. So when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about that. 5 minutes. Stay tuned.